happy Wednesday night and welcome to our crafty session. I'm excited to be with you guys. My name is Ann Granger and I'm coming from, I can't say sunny, it's been a gloomy day here in Dorchester, Ontario, which is in southwest Ontario. And I'm excited to be with you tonight. Each Wednesday around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I go live with you and I bring you a crafty project based on a product that I've been using in my business that week. Well, I can tell you it's been a crazy week, but I'm excited to share with you tonight the last chance list. I don't know about you, but I'm a visual person, so I like to see things as samples, or I like to see the catalog. Like, looking at a list like this isn't as appealing as actually looking at it in the catalog. So I'm going to talk for a few minutes, let Facebook know that I've gone live, gives me a chance to check my setting. If you're here, say hi, and if you're watching on the replay, let me know where you're from. I would love to see where our crafting community is joining us from. Maybe you're joining from the US, maybe you're joining from the UK, maybe you're here in Canada. We would like to see you. So today is Wednesday, November 22nd, and if you're watching me live, you're going to see the red live button up top. And if not, then that means you're catching me on the replay. You might see this replay on my YouTube channel or up on my blog. Either way, you're going to have a great crafty session with me. So I have my trusty little mug. Do you ever have a favorite mug? This mug was given to me from my girls when they were little, 1 year at Christmas, and it's my favorite mug. And I actually have hot chocolate in it because today, the last 2 days here in Southwest Ontario, it has been gloomy. It has been rainy. Yesterday we had freezing rain. So tonight I thought, you know what? I'm going to just cozy up with a nice little hot chocolate while I do my Facebook Live and have a snack. Now, I was very lucky. One of my team members went to the States and she bought me like these little Keebler cookies stuffed with chocolate. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to have one. The US has such great candies and chocolates. I'm super excited. So I'm excited to have that with my hot chocolate. But before I can do that, I'm gonna take a sip. And we're gonna get started. So as I said tonight, we are gonna do a catalog walkthrough. What does that mean? This is our September to December catalog, aka I call it the holiday catalog. It's just easier. It's full of holiday products that help you create wonderful gifts for your family and friends. It came out in September, and I had to say, like 6 more weeks and it'll be done. It's done on January 3rd. So what Stampin' Up! Does is they decide, hey, there's products in here that are going to carry over, and there's products in here that are going to sell out, which means they're retiring, which they have to retire things to make room for new things. And trust me, I have seen that new catalog, and it is amazing, which is the January to April. In this catalog, we're going to walk you through it. There is items in here that are up to 60% off, and I'm going to show you that. Plus, I pulled some of my samples that I've been using that I've created from this catalog, and we're going to show you that as we go along, because I'm a true believer. The more you see things, the more you might like it. Like, I'll look at a stamp set and I'll be like, oh, that's not me. Like, that's not something I really want. But then my demonstrator friends across the globe show these beautiful samples, and I'm like, yes, I need to have that sample or that product. And I'm sure you're the same way. So I feel samples speak. You can see what you can do with some product. So let's get started. If you're here, say hi. Welcome to our crafty session. I am going to flip my camera and we are going to get started. So grab a pen, grab your catalog, something that you can mark it up so that you know. I will also tell you what has sold out. I did check just before supper, so if anything has sold out before, since then, I don't know that information, but I did update it at supper time, just before supper. So I'm going to flip you. You're going to see my blinds, and I'm going to flip you up, and hopefully the lighting is good. I have been so busy that I have not had a chance to go get a new light yet, but I think we're good. All right. So, as I said to you, Stampin' Up! Brings out a last chance list, and last chance list started yesterday, which means items are up to 60% off. Now, this is what Stampin' Up! Gives you, and I'm telling you, you need a magnifying glass to really look at this. Like, it is like so hard. So what I've done, I've made it easier. I've gone through this catalog to show you. So this is the last chance list. This is the items that will be leaving us, which means they are retiring. And this is the list of products that will be carrying over. What does that mean? Some of these products will be going into a future catalog, and some of them might roll into our online store. Either way, I'm super excited because most of the product that I picked from the holiday catalog, aka September to December, is carrying over, which is a win-win for me. And then there is some that are relieving, and I have to tell you, they're my favorites, so they're gonna go in my retiring list. So let's get started. As I said, I'm gonna show you what is retiring, and then I'm gonna show you samples along the way. Because I feel like you really need to see the product to be able to do that. So let's get started. The first, if you have not seen this catalog and this is your first time, you're gonna view it right now. And I would encourage you to take a pen and paper, write down some of the things you might see, some of the things you're like, wow, I can't live without that stamp set. And how do I judge that? If I look at a product and it makes me happy, my friend gave me this tip. My good friend Brenda Nelson, she gave me this tip. She was like, Ian, if you look at a stamp set and it makes it happy, then keep it. And I was like, that's a great one. But that means you could keep a whole room full of product. All right, so let's get started. This is the Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper. It is retiring, and I'm going to start showing you some samples. This is one I did last week with my team, and it actually uses the Merriest tree dies, but it cuts out the trees from the Designer Series paper, and the punch is the polar bear punch. So that's like a win-win. The polar bear punch punches out the polar bears from the Berry Cute, and then the polar bears from here. This is, it is retiring, so it's while supplies last. Anything in here is while supplies last. It's not guaranteed, so January 3rd. So if you like it, I would order it early. And this is our product give back, which means every paper sold here in Canada, $4 is going to go to Salvation Army. Or if you're in another country, that currency will be changed into that and will also be given to local charities. All right. So let's just go. This is a fun suite. It's called the Merry and Bold. And I didn't get this one, but my friend Katie has this one. And I'm sure she's going to keep it because I think it'll make some great scrapbook pages. But I did want to tell you the suite over here. So this suite is retiring, which means the suite collection. So what is a collection? It's a collection where you can order one number. It's like one stop shopping. Order this and you get all the products on here. So the Merry and Bright stamp set is retiring. The Merry and Bright dies are retiring. The iridescent ribbon is retiring. These iridescent adhesive back discs, they are carrying over. The gorgeous Melon Mambo and Granny Apple green paper is retiring, and it is 10% off right now. And the DSP. So I just wanted to show you, once again, I used that Merriest Tree bundle. I really like the trees in that. And I paired it with the festive lights to make like a festive car. So there's that one. So if you're thinking about, hey, I'm not sure about this paper, I love it for the lights. And the neat thing about this paper is that, and you'll actually see a card done later where I use the fa la 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 la. But one thing about Stampin' Up! Paper is one design has the bold prints, like fun prints, and the other one has geometric that you could use for every day. So that is the Merry, Bold, and Bright. And then just when you turn, oh yeah. So on this page, on page 11, the St. Nicholas bundle is retiring. So when a bundle has a stamp set and die, they bundle together so that you can purchase it and save 10%. So the St. Nicholas stamp set is retiring, the St. Nicholas bundle is retiring, and so are the dies, and the dies are 10% off. So you would get 10% off these dies. And I believe at this point, it would probably be cheaper for you to buy these individually than a bundle. I don't have any samples with that one. It was just something that I didn't really fancy, but there's other people that do. So this is the Merriest Tree bundle, which I'm super excited. It is carrying over. So what does that mean for a carryover bundle? Right now, I would suggest if you like this bundle to get it as a bundle price because you're going to save 10%. When it moves into the new catalog or wherever it's going, it won't be bundle, which means you would have to buy the stamp set and dies separate. I do have a sample to share with you. This is what we did last week in our Facebook Live. And I still need to put this video up on YouTube. It's just honestly, since last Wednesday, it's been a blur. Like yesterday was the first night I actually sat down and it was so nice. So I used the trees, and what I love about these dies is it can cut different sizes of trees. So there's like one that cuts this one, there's three. I think it cuts 5 different trees, so I really like that one. And I paired it with the snowflake sky embossing folder, the balmy blue ribbon, and then it's just beautiful. And the really neat thing about this die set, it has this tag. So if you're a person who loves to make homemade tags for Christmas, this would be a perfect set for you. So that one is carrying over. One of the sets, so the tiny tree dies, which is this one right here, it is retiring, and this die is 20% off. I'm just gonna move this over. I wonder if it's just easier if I go like this. Maybe that's so it's easier. Okay, so the Festive and Fun is such a great stamp set. I'm just gonna move this over here. I think that would be easier. Then I can pull this up. Let me see if that works better. Yeah, the Festive and Fun stamp set is a fun stamp set. If you're a person who loves to color and you like cute animals, this stamp set is a must in your collection. You can color it with watercolor pencils. You can color it with your stamping blends. Either way, you can color it. And I do have some samples to share with you. So this is one I did with my team. Just cute little moose, simple. And I cut out the Happy Christmas. This one we did in our Facebook Live. And I love how we pulled in another bold set to create it. And we fussy cut out the giraffe and tree. This one I colored with watercolor pencils. So super cute. This one is on my blog. Most of these cards that I'm showing you are on my blog. So you can go to my blog, which is www.stampwithan. And make sure you're writing down things you like, because if you see something, you're going to want to order it earlier than later because it might sell out. And maybe you're looking for some ideas for under the Christmas tree from Santa or your loved ones. Stampin' Up! Products make a great gift. So this one's another one. This was a fancy fold. This one is also on my blog. So that's that one. And this one I showed you, I told you earlier, we used the Merry Bold and Bright DSP to pull in the fa la 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 la. Just, I thought that was such cute paper as they were like going out on a little hike, collecting maybe their Christmas tree, or they're going to a party and they're singing fa la 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 la. So super cute. That is, as I said, this one is a keeper. I will be keeping this set, and it will be stashed in my thing. Actually, I think some papers here. I think I just need to flip my catalog back because I think it'll be harder that way. All right. Sorry, I keep moving here. And at any point you have any questions, please let me know. I will also tell you, stamp sets are not guaranteed. In the past, Stampin' Up! Used to guarantee their stamp sets to about 2 weeks out before a catalog. They are no longer doing that. It is while supplies last. So as soon as things start to run out, they will be discontinued, and stamp sets will be one of them. So you don't want to miss out by not getting a stamp set, but you can get the die. So like as I said, order early. This was a beautiful set, and this was a very popular set and sweet, and it sold out many times, which is the Oh Holy Night. I did not get this, but I've had team members who have created cards with these, and this is a beautiful set. It was on my list. I just could never get the products because they were always out. So the Oh Holy Night collection is no longer available. The Night Divine bundle is retiring, which means stamp set and dies. The Stars at Night bundle is retiring. These are no longer available. They've sold out. The Glitter Night of Navy glitter ribbon is carrying over. So that's really nice. And the Shining Bright DSP and the Oh Holy Night DSP, they are both sold out, which means they are no longer available. So if we go here and look on this page, the Night Divine dies, they're 10% off. And I'm just going to show you, this was made by one of my team members, Sophia. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute. It's actually, I'm going to say cute. It's beautiful. She used this one here. I really like when I think of Oh Holy Night, I think of the Christmas song. I love that song. They've got some great fonts. I love how even the stars are brightly shining. You could totally use that for like a congratulations card, maybe a retirement card, or like a graduation. So look at stamp sets in every different ways. So that's that one. And on this page, the Stars at Night is the stamp set and bundles retiring, but the dies, which this is an embossing, hybrid embossing folder. So you're going to get the hybrid embossing folder and these dies. It's 30% off. So $54, take off 30%. The Rocking Horse, unfortunately the dies are already sold out, and so that means the bundle's no longer available, but the stamp set is available and it is retiring. Shop the Town, this actually coordinates with products in our annual catalog, which is called Les Shops. So if you wanted to coordinate that, you could totally get this. It makes great fun, like little scene cards. Makes it look like you're going shopping. The Forever Forest is the stamp set is carrying over, and so are the dies, which means the bundle is retiring. So if this is something that's been on your wish list, I would probably get it now before it retires. Before the bundle, sorry, let me rephrase that. If this has been on your list, I would order it as a bundle, because once it carries over into the new catalog, it will not be bundled. That way it will save you money. The Handcraft Element dies, they're 10% off. And joy to you, this big bold greeting is retiring. This is on my wish list. I might get it. I love this one right here. And I think that you could use that for so many things. Okay, let's talk Very Cute. I'm telling you, when I first saw the catalog, this was my favorite suite, and it still is. I will not part with my polar bear. I have Punch. I will not part with my Very Cute stamp set. But there are some items from this set carrying over. So let's talk about that. You can still order the collection. So you're like, hey, and I really like this suite. I want it all. You can still get it. It's still available. So the Very Cute bundle is retiring. The Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder is carrying over. The Adhesive Back glitter sequence, they're retiring. Now these things have been hot. They like come in, they sell out, they come in, they sell out. They are currently available, so that is good if you want to stock up on some. The Balmy Blue ribbon is retiring. The Memories and More cards and envelopes are both retiring, along with the Designer Series paper. I'm going to share with you probably in December. I do a daily December album. This is my 10th year doing it. And on last Saturday, I had my class. We had 13 ladies participate. 7 were at the class. And we focused it around this. Oh my God, it's so cute. I cannot wait. But I do have some samples to share with you. So this one actually uses the Polar Bear Punch. And we pulled in the Abundant Beauty Mask dies. And I'll show you those later. So I'll keep this one out, but that one's just showing you different background. This one, I did it for a Christmas class, and I just wanted to show how simple and easy you can create some Christmas cards for your family and friends. We fussy cut this out from the Designer Series paper. Christmas is better when we are together. And then this one is just kind of like a pop-up, so it sits like this. So it's like a kind of a sneak up window. This also is on my blog. So you will find all these samples. Most of the samples are on my blog. So that is the Very Cute. If I had to tell you one thing I would wholly hope you would purchase or keep, it would be this one. I'm not, these are staying in my stash. They're not retiring. They're not, I'm not selling them. So as I said, the Very Cute stamp set and Punch is retiring, which means, this is also retiring. I forgot to write that down. Retiring. Okay, so over here is the Gifts of Giving, which is a super fun project or stamp set. I will probably keep this one because we use this one for our daily December for like a hot chocolate night. You know, let me have another little sip here. And I think this would be a fun one on a scrapbook page. So I definitely will be keeping that one. Winter Owls. I did not get this set, but I have seen some beautiful cards done with it. It is retiring. So the stamp set dies and the bundle is all retiring. The Fragrant Forest and the Graceful Deer, they're both carrying over, which means they'll be part of a future catalog or maybe in the online exclusive. The Joy of Christmas. This is a gorgeous suite. It is also retiring. The suite collection is still available. And so are most of the product. You have the Joy of Noel bundle and you have the Christmas Classic. The Loose Holiday Gems. The Black and Very Vanilla ribbon is carrying over. The Joyful DSP and the Joy of Christmas, they are both retiring. And I'll show you over here. So this stamp set is retiring, which means the dies in the bundle. And I'll just show you a card actually made with over here. So this is a Christmas Classic. The stamp set is retiring. The dies are 10% off, which means the bundle is. And here is just one of the projects we made at our demonstrator event in October. This was designed by my team member, Lori, and it's beautiful. And this is the modern oval punch, which is carrying over. So I was excited about that. All right, here, so Sending Cheer bundle. Oh my gosh, this bundle is retiring, but the stamp set is 40% off. And the Sending Cheer dies are 40% off. That is cheaper to buy them separate than to get the bundle. So this is one product you should probably have on your list. Let me show you why. Now, I am going to be doing this next week. I have some fun projects. But this was the card we made last week in my class, and the ladies loved it. This is that Christmas Tiding embossing folder right here. It's on retiring and it's 10% off. So literally like 40% off and 10%, you're getting some great deals on just how to make this card. It's super cute. Sending Cheer. So we will be using this product next week. Hopefully it doesn't sell out before that. But I would say get it now so that you will have it when we're ready to create some samples. Jolly Words is retiring. As I said, the Christmas Tiding embossing folder, it's 10% off. Radican Light is retiring. The brushed gold cards and envelopes are carrying over. The Wishes All Around is retiring, but the dies are 10% off right now. So probably I would figure out the price. It might be cheaper to buy them separately than to buy as a bundle. The Winter Metals, the Sweet collection is no longer available because the Snowflake Magic DSP is already sold out. The Magical Metal bundle is retiring. The Faucet Gems are carrying over and so is the Silver and White. And this paper is carrying over and this is retiring. So let me show you. This was a Facebook Live we did a few weeks ago where I showed you the stack shuffle. I think it's called the stack, cut, and shuffle. I used this Winter Metal DSP, and basically it's like you cut 3 patterns of paper and then you get 3 different layouts that you can create cards. So this is on my blog, or you could go to YouTube and you would see my videos there. But look how frosty that looks. Like it just looks so cute. So that uses the Winter Metals, and I'm going to show you, pull these back in for when we use this set. All right. So as I said, the Magical Metal bundle is retiring, which means the stamp sets and dies are going. The Sparkling Snowflakes is carrying over, and so is the Sparkling Topper Tag Punch, but the bundle is retiring. So I don't have this one, but this was one of the gifts we gave at our demonstrator creative day in October. We just created a little tag topper and did some ribbon. We used some, just retiring ribbon on that, but that's okay. And then we put 2 chocolates in there. How cute is that? That would be a fun gift to give to your coworkers, for just to say, hey, Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas, I'm thinking of you. So that's a cute one. And it is carrying over. So the All Above About Above It All dies there, and stamp set is retiring. The stamp set is retiring. The dies are 40% off, and which means the bundle will retire. The nested treat boxes, here's the deal, they're 40% off. I've seen people do some really neat things with this. And the Precious Pine Cone stamp set, it's 60% off. It's a reversible one, but it's 60% off, so that's a pretty good deal, considering it's only $30. All right, this was my favorite fall suite. I love fall. I love the fall colors. The suite collection is no longer available, but some products still are. The Autumn Leaf bundle is retiring, but the stamp set, I believe, is carrying over. These adhesive back speckled dots, they have been hot. They have sold out so many times. They finally came in and they are available. The copper natural ribbon is retired. Same thing. This was in and out. The distressed towel is carrying over. The oxidized copper DSP is carrying over, and this paper was sold out. Like, I didn't even get this paper. That's how much it kept selling out. But let me show you some products with this stamp set. So the Autumn Leaves stamp set is carrying over, and so are the dies, which means the bundle, once this catalog is done, is no longer available. So let me just show you some samples. This one was with a grateful heart, so using the dies. I just focused on the dies. There's that distressed tile that is carrying over. I wanted to focus on just the dies to show you what you could do. And I love that, like here in Ontario, our fall trees turn beautiful colors of red, orange, and yellow. And I really wanted to capture that, and I just wanted to say, like, with a grateful heart. You could give that card to anybody. This one was created by my team member, Ashley. Look how cool that is. I think this is the Earth Texture DSP. And then she brought in some of that paper. It's gorgeous. And then this one was one I did, and it was just, it's a fancy fold. I've really been enjoying fancy fold cards lately, and I love that it's the Moody Mauve with Pretty Peacock and a little bit of gold. So just showing you that there. I love this stamp set. I love fall and leaves, so that's, to me, I love it. Christmas is my favorite holiday, but I do love the fall season. Fruitful Blessings, the stamp set is retiring. The dies are 30% off, which means the bundle is retiring. The Rustic Crate is carrying over, which means the stamp set and dies will carry over into a new catalog or be online, and the bundle will retire once this catalog is retired, so January 3rd. So Sincere stamp set. I'm so excited that this one is carrying over. I love this stamp set. If you're looking for a stamp set that has a lot of great greetings, this is it. And I'm sad that these are not carrying over. I really thought they would. The Abundance Beauty Decorative Mask. So let me show you. Here's a card we did back in October, I think I did them. Using these masks. I think I will keep these masks because I feel like there's so much you can do with them. And then, as I said earlier, I showed you where it had the, I brought in the snowflakes. So I would keep these for the winter ones. So there's that. But I wanted to show you some of the sayings here. So I did, your kindness is so appreciated. So this is one of the fall ones I did. I kept it very simple. I used that Autumn Leaves die. And then here was another one. It just says, so thankful for you. Plain and simple, but just a sweet little card you could give to somebody to let them know that you were thinking of them. So that was a beautiful one. Okay. Them Bones, the suite is no longer available because there are some things sold out. So the Bag of Bones bundle is retiring, which means a stamp set and dies. The dies are 10% off. The glow-in-the-dark bats and ghosts are no longer available. But the specialty paper, the glow-in-the-dark specialty paper is 20% off, and the DSP is still available. So let me show you a couple cards. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you the next page. The Tricks and Treats. Actually, I was meant to show you. Hold on, let me grab. So one of the other gifts we gave out at my demo event day, we used this Tricks and Treat bundle for right here, which was, it creates a box, and this is what it created. And we have some like hot chocolate, marshmallows, and then some a cute little hand sanitizer in here. So that was just like them to greet them at their table. How cute is that though, to make like little gifts? So if you're thinking like, hey, I want a little gift box, and you don't really want to make yours, this would be a great die set to get. And then it coordinates with this stamp set, so you can see them right there. The Pick a Patch, I'm so happy I got this one. I love the punch. I will be keeping this in my stash. I won't be getting rid of it. And sadly, the punches is no longer available, so that means the bundle's no longer around, but the stamp set is, and you could easily fussy cut those. So here's just one. I used Them Bones Designer Series paper, and then there was one of the cards I made, and then I made these to welcome new team members into our team in October. So I just wanted to say welcome to the Stampin' Up! Family. I thought that was kind of cute. And that also uses Them Bones Designer Series paper. All right. Okay, the Garden Walk Suite is retiring. So the suite collection is still available, which means the Modern Garden bundle is retiring. The blooming pears are carrying over. The Clipsicora ribbon is retiring, and so is the Designer Series paper. And I will show you, this was made by, I believe this was made by my teammate Jenna. I really like this one. So she used the paper. Sorry, she used the paper and she used the ribbon, but she used the new hexagon. It's a hexagon punch, and I forget what the name of the stamp set is. It's actually on one of my list to get in the near future. I really like the sayings in this. It's in the online exclusive, so it's a product in the online store, which means it's not available in the catalog. You can find it on, but just look at those colors. I love how this has this and that in the middle. So that's a beautiful one. And I will show you, well, I can show you it on the next page. So here is the Modern Garden stamp set. The Modern Oval Punch is carrying over, but the bundle in the stamp set is retiring. So I wanted to show you, I brought in some of that Garden DSP, Modern Garden DSP, or what's it called? Walk in the Garden DSP? Garden Walk DSP. So I'm going to share with you, this is the More Wishes stamp set. I have used this one a lot because I love the fact that it has bold greetings with cursive and you can mix and match. So here is a sample. This is, we did that stack, cut and shuffle. There was another one, but I used the Garden Walk Designer Series paper because I just thought how fun, and I wanted to emphasize the word you to make the person who was getting this card feel special. So that uses that stamp set. And then as I said earlier, I pulled in, I showed you these earlier. This was done with the metal, what's that called? Metal, Winter Metals DSP. I forget what it's called already. Oh my gosh. So yeah, what was it called? Metaling, where is that one? Winter Metals DSP. Oh yeah, Winter Metals DSP, I was right. So just showing you that beautiful stamp set, like it's gorgeous, right? And then this is one of the cards we did at my class last week, and the ladies loved it. So that is using that Winter Metal DSP again. And then I pulled in, this is Blueberry Bushel, and we did Merry and Christmas. So a quick and easy card that you can send out for Christmas. And then one more using, this was cased from another demonstrator. I loved how she used a tag to create like a Merry Christmas card. So we did that one. And this uses the Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper. All right, so this set is carrying over. So if you are thinking, hey, I love that set, you could totally get it because it's carrying over. The Translution of Floral, I'm happy that this set is carrying over. It is a beautiful set. Which means the bundle, this will be retiring. I forgot to write that down. But the stamp set and dies are carrying over. And here is some samples created with that set. Just to show you. I love how like just the flowers and leaves are. It's beautiful. The metal mix is retiring. which this coordinates with the ink and tile and the big catalog. So even as if you like that, you might want to get that. The Light the Sky, I'm excited that this one's carrying over because I feel like this is so much more than you can do. You could use this for birthday celebrations, birthdays, fireworks, scrapbook pages. So the stamp set and dies are carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. So, and then it could be great New Year's scrapbook pages or cards if you wanted to give that. Always With Me, this stamp set is carrying over. So it's a great coloring one and it's a good one for moms. Whale Watching is retiring. And the Cheery Patterns Embossing folders are retiring. They're 10% off. Throughout the Year stamp set is carrying over. I'm happy this is because this is one that's been on my list. I love that it has a lot of different greetings that you can use throughout the year. The Year to Celebrate is retiring, and it's 40% off. The stamp set is 40% off. The Classic Gift Card and Envelopes, they are retiring, and they're 30% off. So they're $8.25 and 30% off that. That's a pretty amazing price. The Deckled Circles are carrying over, which I'm super excited because I have not got those yet, but they make great circles for scrapbook pages. And Cheers to the Season, and this was created by one of my downline, and it's isn't that beautiful? That's one thing I like about swapping, because if I don't have a product, I can share it with you if I got a project. So that was really beautiful, and she used I think that's called the exposed brick. And the Curvy Occasion stamp set is retiring, but the Punch is carrying over, which means the bundle will retire. And the Warmest Heart bundle's retiring. The stamp set is 40% off, and the dies are 40% off. And that is all for the catalog walkthrough. I hope that this inspired you to see some products that you might not have thought about. Seeing the samples really made you think, hey, I want that one. So just a reminder, the last chance list started November 21st and goes to January 3rd while supplies last. So I figure as we get closer to January, things will start to sell out. Anytime you want any of these products and you live here in Canada and do not have a demonstrator, please reach out to me. You can go to my online store. The easiest way is to go to www.stampwithan, click shop now. And when you're checking out, make sure you use the November's house code. Thank you to those who have been placing orders this month. I really appreciate it. If you shop and place an order with me during the month, I have reward programs. So I will send you in a card in the mail, let you know the reward program. And I will also give you a free embellishment if your order is over $50 before shipping and taxes. And I am just grateful for your orders. So I love to reward my customers by saying thank you. But hey, maybe you're in the US or you're in Europe or South Pacific and you're seeing this video, use the finder to find a local demonstrator. They would be happy to help you out. All right, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stamping video. Let me see if I can flip you back down. I'm gonna try this. So I'm gonna flip you down this way. And then you're going to see my blinds. And flip you back over this way. And we're going to come back to say goodbye. I hope you've enjoyed that video. As I said, I'm a visual person, so I really need to see products and samples. And when I see those, it's like, that makes more sense to me. Because sometimes especially paper, when you look at paper in a catalog, you're like, oh, that's okay. But then when you look at it in real life, it's like, oh, I need to have that paper. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will be back next Wednesday night at 7:30. We will be using the Sending Cheer bundle. I have 2 projects already created. I cannot wait to share them with you. So I am off to drink the rest of my hot chocolate and have my Keebler cookie. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you guys real soon. If you have any questions or comments, please like, comment, and share my video. This is how we add more people to our crafting community. And I don't know about you, but crafting makes me happy. And I feel like we all need happiness in our world. And crafting with others, it brings such joy to each of us that I feel like we want to invite everybody to this crafting community invite your friends, tell them about our crafty sessions on Wednesday night. If you're local to me, come to a class, or if you want to be a part of a community, join my team. We would love to have you. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to you guys real soon. Bye, everyone.